T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you here for a good time or a long time, greatly appreciate if you could hit that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Y'all know I ain't gonna be here long because I never am. You know what I mean? I know other people be going live. You know, T like to get in, get out the way. You know what I mean? For one, because I know y'all gonna come through. I know whether I go an hour or I go 3 hours, I know y'all gonna come through this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So I know other people gotta go live, so I don't be trying to, you know what I mean, hold up too much of y'all time, especially early in the mornings like this. I know people going to work and stuff. But that thing can't work. I know people going to work. I just dropped my laptop on my face, y'all. I know people. I know people going to work and everything. You know what I mean right now. So I just want to come here, get in, get out. You know what I mean. But let me say what's up to everybody in the building before I get going. This fight, you would think, right? It would get a lot more coverage. You know what I mean than it should, but it hasn't been getting a whole lot of coverage, mainly because the heavyweight division pretty much runs when Wilder run. You know what I mean? There was a time where the heavyweights were the golden division in boxing, right? And then there was the Klitschko era, right, where it kind of flattened out. Then you had Deontay Wilder bring back the excitement, and then we had Tyson Fury cheat the hell out of Deontay Wilder about 2 or 3 times and win his belt. And now it's like the excitement in the heavyweight division is back at at a low. You would think, right? Alexander Usyk got 3 belts. Tyson Fury got 1 belt. You would think the negotiations between these two fights would be, on a bigger scale. It'd be more talked about. It'd be more news. It'd be more, news being posted on it. But it's not a whole lot being posted, on this fight. And I ran across something. A little earlier, that I felt like, needed some eyes to be brought to it. You know what I mean? Because if this was Deontay Wilder, right? Because when it was Deontay Wilder, anytime Deontay Wilder, had a contract negotiation, or had a, uh, anytime Deontay Wilder had a style in negotiations or something like that, it was, with Deontay Wilder's ducking type deal. So I ran across some information that I thought was, pretty cool. It looks like that Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury for undisputed heavyweight title. It looks like they have hit a bit of a rift. You know what I mean? A bit of a stall is going on, and it's Tyson Fury's fault right now. But what I'm being told, right? What I'm getting from this is Tyson Fury has a false sense of himself heading into the negotiation with this fight. Tyson Fury believes that he would be the A side. Tyson Fury believes that he will be the A side, in this fight between him and Alexander Usyk. Tyson Fury feels like he'll be the A side because of the whole Deontay Wilder thing. People get lost, right? Tyson Fury himself gets lost in thinking that he is a superstar. You are not a superstar. Nobody says Tyson Fury without saying Deontay Wilder. The only reason Tyson Fury is looked at the way he is because he beat Deontay Wilder. Now, if you know the situation, then you know that it's a lot. If you know the situation, then you know that it's a lot that went into the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury trilogy, right? But pretty much as far as namesake goes, you can't mention Fury without mentioning Wilder because that's pretty much where Tyson Fury got all of his juice from. So Tyson Fury is using the A side. Tyson Fury is using the A side, thing to say, well, I deserve the 60 part over the guy with the 3 straps. When you absolutely do not. Alexander Usyk has 3 straps. Tyson Fury has 1 strap. So Tyson Fury, you're the B side. It's that simple. You're not that much more popular than Alexander Usyk. Neither one of y'all are overly popular. Damn sure not in the USA. You're not that much more popular than Usyk to where you could have less belts and demand, the bigger side of the deal. It's kind of like some Terrence Crawford crap. That's what they sound like to me. Some Terrence Crawford crap. You go be one. You got 1 belt. You the B side, but you want the bigger bag. You know what I mean? It just don't work like that. So my question to y'all is that a duck? You know what I mean? I personally will consider that to be a duck. From the outside looking in, 60-40, that sounds like a reasonable deal. From Alexander Usyk to offer Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? That sounds like a reasonable deal. What's good, Skills? Appreciate you sliding through. My guy Jay said that Wilder fight is bigger. Wilder than Usyk. Hopefully that junk come down the pipe. After Yashirala said salute. I saw this coming back in January. Now we know who the duck is. Right, right. Because they've been negotiating for a minute right now, and now stuff starting to hit the fan. What's good, dude? Shout out to my guy Charles Granger. Appreciate you sliding through. TWT in the building. What's good? Just do. My brother DP Rocker. What's good? DP Rocker. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Sari. What's good, Sari? MP, what the fuck? What's good, my guy? Shout out my guy, MP, what the fuck? Appreciate everybody sliding through. If y'all could hit that like button for your boy, hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know that we're live. Let YouTube know that we talking this good good box. He said, man, you laid a lot the other day. Uh yeah, what's good? What's good? I think that's everybody. What's up, Kisi Lazulo? Kisi Lazulo, appreciate you sliding through this, John. Kisi Lazulo. Don't know if this your first time, but if you could not make it your last time, Kisi, could you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well? Yo, I got 10 people in the building right now. I got 13 likes. I know more than 13 of y'all been through here. Y'all help keep the likes with the views. Y'all help YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing. We having us an undisputed heavyweight conversation, right? You would think that more people will be talking about this but we got a heavyweight fight on the card. Hello? Yo, can you hear me? Who the fuck is people, big dog? Hello? Who the hell is people, big dog? Who is people? What you talking about? All right, I'm back now. I don't know why them folks be kicking me out, but every time I build a room in this junk, Every time I be in the room and just them folks kick me off, man. What's good, Adrian Penny? PJ sliding through, come back too bad. Man, I had about 13 people here. Them folks kicked me off, man. They kicked me off about 4-5 minutes. You know, people are tink spans, little as a mud. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers already trying to do away with me. YouTube trying to do away with me. Other folks trying to do away with me. All this mean that I'm just gonna have to. All this means that I'm just gonna have to. That just mean I'm gonna have to go back. You know, I'm gonna have to increase my work rate, right? Because I know motherfuckers want to see me gone. You got YouTube working against me. You got motherfuckers in general working against me. Somebody reporting out the videos. Somebody reporting out the videos. Shit, every time I go live, man, I'm really. They want me to quit, but what I'm gonna do is instead of quitting, what I'm gonna do is I'm just start back going like I used to do it, and every 2 hours, just come on here with a different block for y'all. I'm gonna get people tired of seeing me. One thing I know for sure. One thing I know for sure, right? One thing I know for sure. Uh, People want to see you do good, right? But don't want to see you do as good as them. You know what I mean? And when it comes to this YouTube stuff, they want you to make. They want you to make. They let you make money, right? But only if you know talk about or you push the things that they want you to talk about. You know what I mean? Or you to push. I feel like I've been a target. You know what I mean? At least the last couple months, man. I had just caught on to the fact that they was turning out my videos yellow. I was having to go I was having to go manually, you know what I mean, make them things green. Now I'm realizing they don't want us using absolutely no cursing words, you know what I mean, at all. All my videos went yellow yesterday. But it's like as soon as I got my room going, bro, I got the cooking, they just kick me out. They just kick me out, you know what I mean? What they really do that, they really do that, they really do that stuff to discourage you. You know what I mean? But I got 8 people in the building right now. Y'all help your boy build a room. I'm finna get back on track. This shit just threw me off a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, that made me mad a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, that made me mad a little bit. But I'm finna get back to it. But fear it. My bad, let me get back on. They said people mean anyone who use the word ducking to put down other fighter they don't like. Not so T. Okay. He said ducking should be banned like football. The best two has to fight one another. Yeah. Come back too bad. So fear. So in this situation, Alexander Usyk and his team. I'm gonna read the article verbatim, right? So y'all don't got to take my word for it. I'm gonna read the article verbatim, right? So y'all don't got to take my word for it. Yo, I got 19 likes. I got 6 people in the building. I ain't sure if y'all been here. Y'all been in and out, but y'all help do your boy a favor. Help keep the likes with the views. Hit that like button for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. I need y'all to help your boy build the room back up. Need y'all to help your boy build the room back up. But I digress, right? I digress. When it comes to Tyson Alexander Usyk, like when this fight first hit the news, right? I was a little skeptical on it anyway. I'm a little skeptical of every single Tyson Fury fight. You know what I mean? Type deal. But I was a little skeptical of this fight anyway because if y'all remember correctly, Alexander Usyk, and Deontay Wilder were scheduled. Alexander Usyk and Deontay Wilder. Alexander Usyk and Deontay Wilder, were supposed to fight for a second. You had Alexander Usyk saying that he will go to Deontay Wilder fights at 17. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what you're saying, big dog. I know what you're saying, big dog. I know what you're saying, big dog. Ducking is overly used. You know what I mean? In the sport of boxing, the word ducking is overly used, right? You know what else I think is overly used? Right, or not used in the right way? A side and B side. I think A side and B side not used in the right way. I think people use money to price themselves out, right? Ducking is overly used, but now so more days, I think people are using money to duck these fighters. Like I had told, I think that was Due. It was Due or D Free. Could have been G5. One of them niggas I'm always talking to. I told them I was like, bro, anytime you hear, I think I was on Just Do show when I said this. I was like, anytime you hear a fighter bring up money, anytime you hear a fighter mention money, right? That's a duck. That's a duck. Anytime you hear a fighter, anytime you hear a fighter mention money, that's a duck. Anytime you hear a fighter bring up money or mention money, he's an A side, B side usually. Yeah, yeah, facts, big dog. Know what I'm getting at. Anytime you hear a fighter, you know what I mean, bring up money. Anytime it's a fight, and you hear a fighter say, "Well, you got to pay me enough. Well, you got to pay me enough." I bet y'all multitask. Anytime a fighter say, you know, he didn't get enough money or the money wasn't right. Me personally, especially when you know that they the B side, right? I feel like that's a duck. I feel like by Tyson Fury saying 40% of a 60-40 fight when you got the least amount of straps, right? When you got one strap and the other guy got three straps, right? When y'all names are just about as big as each other, like no name is bigger than the other name. Usyk is the guy who beat up, who is seen as the best UK heavyweight. Tyson Fury is now seen as the best UK heavyweight. Tyson Fury is now seen as the best UK heavyweight because Anthony Joshua lost and he beat Deontay Wilder, right? So now Tyson Fury is seen as the best London heavyweight. Alexander Usyk is not from the UK. He's from where he's from what's that play those just at war? He's from the Ukraine. You know what I mean? He's from the Ukraine, which would be considered in boxing terms, right? UK, United Kingdom, but he's from the Ukraine, right? You know what I mean? So that's not London. That's not where Tyson Fury from, Wash and all that shit. That's not the same place. Tyson Fury is big over there where he at, but Alexander Usyk is also huge over there where Tyson Fury at because he beat AJ, who was a bigger name, a bigger, a bigger draw, who is a bigger draw than Tyson Fury. So Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury are about tit for tat as far as, you know, who's known. I consider Tyson Fury, you know, ducking out of this fight because I think 40% is more than fair. He said there's a difference between ducking. Now Bud ducking Spence is a legitimate duck. AJ ducking Wilder was an all-time legendary duck. Big dog, right? Big dog. Big dog. If let me put this up here. Big dog. If Tyson Fury has a 60-40, and Big Dog Wheeler just said Bud duck Earl, and Big Dog Wheeler above him. If Tyson Fury turned down, right? Because this is what's going on right now, and I ain't read it yet, but I'm about to read it. I'm about to read it in a second, so I can, y'all don't got to take my word for it. This is what's going on. If Tyson Fury turns down, I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? If Tyson Fury turns down 40% to fight Alexander Usyk over there in Saudi Arabia, would y'all consider that a duck? Tyson Fury feels like he's the A side in this fight, and that's what's stalling these negotiations. They've been talking about this fight since about goddamn January. If I'm not mistaken, they've been talking about this fight since about January. You know what I mean? And even then they kept saying, oh, it's close, it's close, it's close, it's close. I heard this fight was close to being done so long, I stopped paying attention to it. I really wasn't overly paying attention to it, right? But it started to look familiar to me. I'm like, man, we getting a lot of the same updates, a lot of the same, bottomless, a lot of the same, clueless updates that we was getting about Earl Spence and Terrence Buzz Crawford. It's like they was updating us about the update. Oh yeah, well, they'll say, oh yeah, Usyk and Fury is 75% done. Then they'll come back a week later and be like, oh yeah, they 90% done. They real close to a deal. And now they come with it's been the riff. It's a riff. And what's going on? Tyson Fury want this amount and Usyk want to offer this amount. And I tell y'all this, normally when stuff like this comes out, normally when we start to get the schematics of it, we start to get finger pointing and the 60-40s and all that. When things like that start to happen, the fight is usually not going to happen, right? Because you can't negotiate in public. When stuff like this is getting leaked, it's getting leaked for people to cover their asses, to cover their backs, their sides. You know what I mean? Usyk team could have put this out, so just in case the fight don't happen, people know that he's not the one that was at fault. Tyson Fury side could have put this out, so if the fight don't happen, he could let everybody know that oh well, I would have did it, but I wanted a little more bread. You know what I mean? He said it's a duck. Fury is a side, but to be real, Usyk would be the crowd favorite. I don't believe Fury the ASAP. I don't think because right, Usyk is the crowd favorite, and because Usyk has 3 straps to Tyson Fury one, I most definitely think that Usyk is the ASAP. I only win that Tyson Fury got uh is Wilder. Usyk came from cruiserweight and beat AJ, who was seen as the best heavyweight in the division. 3-1 straps. Wilder was even taking the B side to AJ at that point. You know what I mean? Wilder was going to take the B side to AJ at that point. So if Alexander Usyk beat AJ, he's clearly the A side. You know what I mean? Part of the reason Tyson Fury is even relevant again is because this Alexander Usyk dude beat AJ. You know what I mean? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Roger. Glad you can make it. If y'all can, y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. Help YouTube know that we live. 15 people in the building, 26 likes. I need 4 of y'all to hit that thumbs up. I know sometimes we come in a little fast, we forget. Hit that thumbs up, man. Let YouTube know that we live. Help your boy get in his algo. Don't know if it's your first time or if you could not make your last time. We talk this good boxing every day, not just today. We in here breaking down, the details in this Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk situation. They've been in negotiations for about 4 months now. Right, what's good, Josh Sanders, BC, Roger, Big Dog. Appreciate y'all sliding through. They've been in negotiations about 4 months now. Right. It started off. It started off I guess you could say it started off looking good, right? I was never really a believer in it, right? But from reports, right, it started off looking good, but now it's looking more so like the fight may fall through because they can't come together on a purse split between the two sides. Right now, the sides are stuck at 60-40. Usyk wants the 60. Tyson Fury wants the 60 as well. Nobody wants to take the 40. So we've hit a riff, you know what I mean, in this fight. I think this is the most exciting thing that's been said from this fight since the negotiations, quote unquote, has been announced. But let me read this from you. This is from Talk Sports, right? It said Alexander Usyk's promoter, Alex Krasiuk, Alex Krasiuk on Tyson Fury's negotiations. We are not asking for a figure. We are asking for a split. And probably the split doesn't work well if someone is asking for a figure. And I can definitely say that is not our party. So what's going on right now is Alexander Usyk is asking for a split of whatever they make, and Tyson Fury is asking for a definite number regardless of what they make. Right. So Alexander Usyk saying he wants 60% of whatever they make. And Tyson Fury is saying he wants, 30 million or 40 million or whatever that is. So that's what's looking like the problem with this. From reading that article, from reading this, from reading that report, that's what it sounds like the problem is. He said, what I can say is we are ready to go. Maybe someone wants to avoid the danger and stay in a comfortable position. I don't really know. I don't really care. If Tyson doesn't show up, we still have the belts. That's what Alexander Usyk manager had to say. You know what I mean? I'm about to read what Alexander Usyk and his team want to do is the winner gets 60% and the loser takes 40% or whatever the pot is. What Tyson Fury want to do is he wants to get a definite number regardless of the outcome of the fight. So that's where the riff coming in right now with Fury and Alexander Usyk. But that's where the riff coming in with Fury and Alexander Usyk. Big Dog Willie says Sudden T in chat, in your opinion, what is a bigger duck? AJ ducking Wilder or Bud ducking Spence? A bigger duck. Man, both those pretty big, big dog. Both those pretty big. Man, I don't know. I would have to big dog. Maybe I say Bud, right? Maybe I say Bud, big dog, because Bud he pretended that he actually wanted to fight for a long time. Man. He sold that thing good. You know what I mean? Maybe Bud because I feel like Bud jump took a lot of energy. AJ jump was over. It was quick. You know what I mean? It was quick. It was okay. Well, you offered the 50. Uh, we not taking the 50. With Bud, it was I want to fight. let's fake negotiate. Yeah, I want to fight. He a big kid. He a punk. You know what I mean? Yeah, I whoop him out, knock him out. He trash. Like he dragged that thing out for years on years on years. With Wilder and AJ, it was over quick. You know, it was over quick. It was over quick. You know what I mean? AJ ain't never lie. AJ never really lied. Eddie Hearn just didn't take the fight. I know why AJ didn't take the fight because Eddie Hearn didn't take it. Eddie Hearn wanted to sign Deontay Wilder to a 3-fight deal. It wasn't because AJ didn't want that fight. You know what I mean? I personally, this is just my opinion. I personally don't consider AJ Duggan Wilder. It was Eddie Hearn who didn't take that money when it was offered. That didn't have nothing to do with. I ain't gonna say it had nothing to do with AJ because he got to have some kind of accountability. But Eddie Hearn told us that he was the one that turned that deal down. He told us that he was the one that turned that deal down because he wanted to do it on the zone, and they didn't want to do it on the zone. So that's really how that fell through. With Bud on the other hand, Bud was pump faking us as if he wanted to fight. It turns out that he never really wanted to goddamn fight. You know what I mean? But this is Alexander Usyk and his manager. I'm about to finish this article for y'all. Appreciate y'all sliding through. Yo, I got 15 people in the building. I got 27 likes now. Appreciate that one person that hit that thumbs up. I need three more y'all to hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing. Let YouTube know where you at. Let YouTube know that you in the building. Greatly appreciate everybody sliding through this. They said Sutton T turning down 50 million is a super duck. Yeah, but AJ didn't do it. Eddie Hearn turned down the 50 million. Bud Crawford was his own boss, and he turned down these deals with Earl Spence. Bud really turned down the deals himself. AJ wasn't in the room. Eddie Hearn was in the room negotiating for AJ. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn said, nah, the 50 million ain't good enough. AJ said, give me 50 million. They gave it to him. Eddie Hearn said, no, we're not taking it because you don't want to do the fight on my platform. Bud Crawford was working out his own deal. Literally working out his own deal. Eddie Hearn is the one that turned down. Eddie Hearn is the one that turned down AJ deal. Now, AJ, I do blame AJ to a degree, but Eddie Hearn is his manager. Bud was his own manager doing his deal. You know what I mean? But this is Alexander Usyk's manager, right, on the Tyson Fury situation. He said, however, time is running out to reach a deal, which has been complicated by the fact to initially plan the stage of fight as exorbitant site fee in Saudi Arabia fell through. So the site fee that they have for Saudi Arabia fell through. So from what I just read right there, it sounded like the manager, not the manager, but the people who was putting this fight on, they tired of playing around with this fight. So the money for this fight, what I just read was the site fee for this fight fell through. So like I said earlier, man, this fight probably pretty much dead in the water. This fight right here probably pretty much is dead in the water. Eddie Hearn, AJ to turn that down the amount of money. Eddie Hearn worked out AJ deals, big dog. Bud was working out his own deals. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn worked out AJ deals. Bud worked out his own deal. So that's why I feel like Bud. That's why I feel like Bud is the bigger duck. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like Bud is the bigger duck. You know what I mean? Strictly. Hold on. But yeah, it hurt. Yeah, but yeah, that's why I graded a little different. That's why I graded a little different. For them two. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere, Tyreek. I ain't going nowhere, Tyreek. But yeah, my bad. So yeah, if I had to answer that, I'd probably say Bud. Said Bud walked with 50 million. You trying to say he wouldn't take it? Bro, I believe Bud could have got that. Bud actually said he had a $50 million, site fee for a fight. Bud actually said he had a $50 million site fee. I had stopped talking, Tyreek. Bud said he actually had, a $50 million deal. I don't think Bud would fight him for no amount of money. Earl and Bud could get close to that, bro. Earl and Bud could get close to that. Earl and Ugas at the gate, they made like 37 million. And Ugas ain't as popular as Bud is in America. He just stop, bro. You big dog. You think Bud want to fight Earl? He not gonna fight him for no amount of money, bro. He not gonna fight him for no amount of money, bro. And AJ and AJ did not turn the deal down. He just called 12 wide if he can't want to fight. And they was dugging right along. We talking about the situation, bro. We talking about that situation, the $50 million deal. Big dog feel like it's a bigger duck because it's 50 million. I feel like it's a bigger duck because Bud ducked himself. AJ got an advisor. AJ got a manager. Bud did that on his own. AJ was not in the room at all. AJ was advised not to take it, so he couldn't take it because Eddie Hearn said you can't. He signed his life away. If Eddie Hearn said go, Eddie Hearn said the fight not happening on the zone, so the fight not happening. That's because he knew he would lose, and if he lose, he want to gain the most he could gain from it. Bud worked his own deal. Bud was his own boss. Bud worked his own deal. Bud was his own boss. You know what I mean? He sat down at the table and he did all that, and he didn't like what he's saying. This basically pretty much what's going on now. Everybody who work with ESPN and them, they be wanting guaranteed money. They want guaranteed figures. They don't know how to bet on themselves. Alexander Usyk said, "I'm gonna take 60% or whatever you make." Earl said, "I'm gonna take 60% or whatever we make." And Bud want a number. Bud want a set number in stone. That's their top rank stuff. He been doing business with top rank so long, they don't know how to bet on themselves. They don't even know really how pay-per-views work. Fury got comfortable. Fury got comfortable over there at top rank doing that top rank business, just like Bud comfortable doing that top rank business. A percent is what you make. Don't want to take the chance on themselves. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, if you told Bud you would make $50 million, yeah, Bud to get in there. Yeah, Bud to get in there, but he not gonna make 50 million. You can't say that. You not worth 50 million, Bud. Maybe if you did a little better, y'all fight will be worth 50 million. We know EJ could make 30 plus million at the gate with Ugas. Add the numbers up. Add the pay-per-view. Add the fucking gate. The gate by itself did like 27 million. You not a heavyweight. You're not gonna get 50 million. You could have got 40 million. You could have got 30 million. You know what I mean? Bud a bigger duck, man. Bud orchestrated his own duck. Bud orchestrated his own duck. Yeah, I'm back. I don't know why motherfuckers still want to believe in Bud. Me, I don't even know how we got on Bud, bro. I wasn't even talking about that dude today. I'm talking about Fury and Alexander Usyk. I don't even know how we got on bro today. I'm sorry, but I completely disagree. AJ isn't retarded. He can count. Yeah, facts, he can. He most definitely can, but he also can't fight nobody that Eddie Hearn tell him he can't fight. You know what I mean? Bud his own boss. AJ ain't his own boss. AJ get a check. AJ get a check, man. AJ get a check, bro. Your boy Bud tricked the whole world, dog. AJ did not string us along for years on years on years, bro. Like he was gonna fight Wilder, bro. That thing was they was going to fight and then they wasn't. It was quick. It was that simple. We knew it. Yes, they both ducked. They both ducked, bro. Bud held this duck for 4-5 years, bro. You cannot tell me that AJ is that was a bigger duck, bro. But Bud ducked for years, bro. He's still ducking. AJ and Wilder not even a thing no more. Earl and Bud still a thing. How's not a bigger duck? He's still ducking the man. They still want you to believe that fight might happen, bro. Come on, bro. Why didn't AJ didn't last this long? Why didn't AJ didn't last this long? And I expected more out of Bud. So dang right, he's a bigger duck. Dang right, Bud, a bigger duck. I expected way more out of Bud than AJ. I expected way more from Bud than AJ. AJ ain't never have no energy. AJ ain't never had that energy to why like, oh, I'm gonna beat him up. Oh, I dislike him. Man, Bud sat here and pump fake me for years like he don't like this dude, like he want to fight this dude, walking up on this dude, telling this dude he fat, telling this dude he trash, telling this dude he can't. He's I know it is a real big dog. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know Teddy. Me too. I'm a Bud fan too. I know Big Dog a Bud fan. But nah, bro, Bud pump fake the world, bro. He pump fake the world, bro. That man did all that acting, bro. Man did all that acting. AJ ain't do no acting. It was a fight. AJ, bro. If Eddie Hearn tell AJ to go in the ring, bro, he going in the ring. Win, lose, or draw. He did the amount of money he turned down. That's the problem. Eddie Hearn turned that down. You know what I mean? But let's just say that he did turn down. Bud Crawford turned down the same thing for him, bro. He turned down $30 million, $25 million. However much he turned down, it's the same thing. They fight not worth $50 million because Bud not worth $50 million. You know what I mean? His fight was worth $30 million, $40 million. His fight with Earl. He turned down the same thing, bro. He turned down the same thing. Yeah, 50 more than 30. It's still 30 million. And now y'all probably gonna tell me, oh, he couldn't get 30. Lie. He turned down the same thing, yo. He turned down the same thing. And it wasn't 50 million. That was gonna split 50 million. So more likely it was gonna be 20 a piece, something like that, 25 a piece. AJ wasn't getting the whole 50 million. It was a $50 million fight. He's in the end. We can blame AJ for being dumb and soft, but the zone are the people who ruined their fight. Same way they're trying to blame PBC for Bud fight, but it's actually true. They TD, and that's what I'm getting at, bro. And that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. They both was gonna make a bag, Big Dog. They both was gonna make their bag, Big Dog. I know Big Dog be at work. Big Dog gonna be doing shit. I can drop the link. No, Big Dog be doing the hell you want to do at work. I can drop the link. Big Dog, they both was gonna get a bag. You know what I mean? Maybe he won't go. Maybe Bud then won't go get 50. They'll go get pretty close to it. Life changing amount of money. You know what I mean? But the difference is with AJ, right? AJ is able to go get him another 20 million from a fight, right? Bud can't go get another 20 million from no kind of fight. Bud can't get the amount of money nowhere else he was about to get from Earl. You know what I mean? AJ can demand 20 million over a couple fights, bro. 50 million over a couple fights. And AJ could fight 2 fights, bro, and make damn near 50 million. You know what I mean? What's good, D-Man? I agree. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad you can make it. They negotiate from 2 different seats. I feel like there is no fight that Bud could make. There is no fight that Bud could make that's even close to that Errol Spence fight. You know what I mean? What's good, Sarita Ruler? Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing. We end up talking about Bud, right? But we really talking about Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, they hear the riff. I'm asking the question, do y'all feel like Tyson Fury is a little hesitant, or maybe he's ducking Alexander Usyk? Right now, the problem is a 60-40 split. Team Alexander Usyk wants to do a 60-40 split in which they take the 60%. Team Tyson Fury wants to do a definite number, right? So I don't know what the definite number is, but this do sound like some top-ranked business. I don't know what the definite number is, right? But let's just say it's 25 million, right? So Team Fury wants a definite number of 25 million, and Team Alexander Usyk wants 60% goes to the winner of the fight. Tyson Fury want Tyson Fury want to get Tyson Fury want to get a set number of money, whether he win, lose, or draw. Alexander Usyk is saying the winner of the fight should get the bigger purse. So whoever wins the fight will get the 60%. Whoever loses the fight will get the 40%, no matter what. No matter what, you know what I mean, the split is, right? That's called betting on yourself. In this particular case, I will have to say, y'all got 19 people in the building. I got 34 likes. I need 6 of y'all. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing. Let YouTube know that you're in the place to be. Greatly appreciate everybody sliding through this thing. But this not really sure, you know, if y'all was sold on it or not. I really wasn't sold on it, but now is the time. Now is the time, you know what I mean, to go and speak on it. This undisputed fight, right, or not undisputed fight that is going to happen or is not going to happen, you know what I mean, between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. It's looked like they've hit a riff, and I'm here to, you know, pose the question: did Tyson Fury just duck Alexander Usyk? Given the details, you know, that we got from the situation. Of course, you know, we ended up back on Bud and Eric because we always do, because we love them niggas over here. You know what I mean? But that's what we
it was. I ain't trying to hijack the show, but when people say ducking, I was getting on BS. I was getting on BSTV yesterday about this shit. Like, you just can't call everybody a duck. I mean, I'm just saying, like, no, I'm just saying Bud did duck Spence, but AJ with duck. When you get that amount of money put on the table, I don't care who's your fucking boss. I'll be like, fuck you. I'm taking the 50 million. I don't care if I get knocked out. That's a duck. That's a duck.
Yeah.
Because he got the whole he got the whole 50 million just to fight him, and then they're gonna split the proceeds for the fight. Yeah. So that was the issue. So I don't know.
So he was gonna get the whole 50.
Yeah, and then they were gonna split the proceeds for, you know, what the fight makes. The 50 million was up front.
Yeah.
And I don't care who I don't know what, but I can't see Bud being that stupid.
Eddie got AJ brainwashed though, very powerful master he is. Yeah, in fact, AJ, bro, he signed his life away in that country, bro. AJ don't run his career. He signed his life away. He can't do nothing without Eddie Hearn. He signed him for a lifetime, bro. He signed him for a lifetime.
I guess you can blame him being stupid. It's not as much as him being stupid.
They both duck. I get what you're saying. I don't give a fuck what Eddie talking about, bro. Sign me up. Like, sign me up. I get what you're saying. Like, sign me up for that. Right. But you gotta think, if you AJ, I can go fight 2 fights and make that too, still. You know what I mean? And not right here now. It's a duck for sure. It's a duck for sure. It's for sure a duck.
It's a monumental duck. It's the amount of money that is offered. It's not, you know, I agree with you saying that, you know, Bud talk all that shit, and then he don't want to fight him. But I'm talking about the amount of money this man was putting in his face. He's like 50 million just to show up, and then you get the proceeds. Nah. I'm sorry, nah. Fuck Eddie Hearns. He can count.
Yeah.
I mean, so believe me. Will you turn that amount of money?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. I'm not. Nah. Hell no. You can knock me off of 50 right now if you want to.
So I'm just saying, Bud and Earl's not gonna reach that. They're not gonna reach that. Maybe they have like a three fight deal or a rematch or something like. But they're not gonna reach that type of money per fight just to show up in the ring. They're not doing that, and that was a problem. That was a problem.
And that's where I disagree with you, big dog. Because Earl last fight made 37 million.
No, but he's not getting 50. He's not getting 50 million just to show up.
No, but that fight together, they could get about 20 million a piece.
No, I know.
Bud
I
is
agree
early.
with you. I know. I agree with you. They can. That's why I said Bud's stupid. Bud, he's done for that. But I'm talking about the amount of money that AJ gave away. And there was a rematch. He could have got knocked out twice and made like 150 million.
Yeah, for sure. It was that fight. Yeah, that was for sure. That was at that time. It most definitely was the biggest duck I ever seen. At that time, like when it happened. But I say Bud because bro, Bud literally took, and I'm a Bud fan. He took me down this path. I really
I
thought he
think
was gonna fight that dude, bro.
it's more emotional though. I
Fact,
know the Bud. It's
fact.
more emotional. So I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. It's more emotional because Bud pissed me the fuck off too with that bullshit he pulled. But I'll just look at the
Bro.
numbers. I'm looking at the numbers and all of it. You know,
Yeah, he said he back. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying too. Like Bud, for where Bud is at, right at welterweight, a $25 million payday, 20 million. That is a $50 million payday for you because you're not a heavyweight. You know what I mean? Like that's the biggest bag you probably gonna get. You know what I mean? That 20 million, 25, whatever you was gonna get. He asked for 15 up front. So you know he was gonna get about 20 million on the back end. If he was asking for 15 up front, they know what that fight worth. The thing is, I really with Bud, I feel like, bro, it wasn't even the money with Bud, bro. Big dog, Bud got money. I don't even think with him, I don't think it was the money. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it mattered how much money they would have made. He just wasn't gonna fight Earl. I don't even think it was the money.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if I mean, I don't know because the money. I think it's the guarantee money that I have an issue with AJ. He was supposed to get guaranteed $50 million, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
And so when you get guaranteed $50 million, I can't see I can't see Bud turning down $50 million or even guaranteed $25 million just to duck. I can't see that. That's a lot of money just to be turning down. But
yeah.
I can see. I remember when that fight came out, man. That fight we were talking about that for a good 3-4 years,
For real.
and I mean niggas were fighting on niggas
2018. 2018, dog.
to
2018 to like 2000.
yeah
Actually,
until
like
he up in
2017, like 2017 to like 2019, 20 or some shit like that.
yeah.
We was
It was the
talking about
biggest
that. But
debate. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
since
But
it was like
it was never like it never got to the level of Earl and Bud though. Like it never, as far as like the stringing us along. It was like, okay, yeah, they'll fight about this time. And then it came up, boom, the news, Mike Cobbs broke. I said Eddie. And Wilder and AJ negotiating, right? I know y'all remember that shit in 2018. That shit came out. They were close to a deal. And then AJ and Eddie Hearn turned down the fucking 50 million. And that's where that whole thing came from. You know what I mean? But it was kind of we talked about it for a while, but when they did negotiation, it was over quick and we moved on from it. But
when he
Earl and Bud,
lost. When he lost, that was the
he
problem.
lost. Yeah, he lost. Yep, he lost. Yep. Then he lost.
And
So
so
it was
when he
kind of,
lost, it just blew everything.
yeah, it kind of just smoothed it over a little bit. But we still live in Earl and Bud like today, right now. Like, bro, we
Them
still,
niggas haven't lost yet. They niggas haven't lost yet. Wait until one of them lose. Wait, watch, and nobody's gonna be talking about that fight ever again.
man. I hope. And the sad part is, bro, at this point, whatever could happen to get us past that fight, I really want it to happen at this point. I want Earl to go to 54. I want shit. Somebody, bro, Bud to retire. Because I ain't gonna say I want the man to lose because I don't want him to lose.
No,
But
no, I want if he doesn't fight Spence in his next fight, I want Bud to retire and
type of
Spence
shit.
go to
Yeah, me too.
54. There's no
Yeah,
point
me
watching
too.
Bud no more.
Man,
For
what's
real.
good, bro? What's good, bro? Just catch y'all up real quick. Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk, they hit a rift in negotiations. Normally, when stuff become public like this, it's probably over with, man. You know what I mean? It's probably over with when stuff hit the fan and news like this get out. Not good for fight. No, it's not good when you get talking about money and splits and I want a percentage and he want a number. There's normally like when the fight is there's normally when a lot of face saving going on. People trying to cover their ass. Well, I ain't duck. He ain't duck. I ain't dug. He dug. You know what I mean? So this what look like is going on now. So this fight probably pretty much over. Listening to Usyk manager, Usyk team put this out. So this Usyk team basically trying to cover their ass, like bro, Tyson Fury being unreasonable. He said we still the champ. If this fight don't happen, then we can't make him fight. That's what he said. So
And
we
Tyson
having
Fury
a
is a
conversation.
clown.
Yeah. So we having the
He
duck
might.
conversation right
Yeah, that's where it came from. It wasn't butt. It was just the ducking. I was bringing up ducking because I could also say what's a Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. And that was a cold duck though too. So
now. Yeah, Leo.
yeah, Leo, that was cold. All up on his dad and shit. Gary Russell Jr. was all touched on his dad, and he's like, oh, no, he was just messing with him. Yeah,
He said he mean nothing. Yeah, that
that
was
was
wild.
that was a cold duck, and I was like, wow. So I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna take up your time, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's all good. I just wanted you to get. I wanted to get that out. That's a good conversation because I actually brought it up myself. I compared the situation, like the percentage and the guaranteed purse situation. It's kind of the same thing, like Earl and Bud. Earl was like, okay, 60-40. Bud was like, I want this guaranteed. This basically the same thing. I feel like it's a, and I don't even. Well, I gotta knock them to a degree, right? But I think it's because they've been doing business with Top Rank for so long, and that's how Top Rank does business. They're what they used to. They not used to that percentage thing. Like, well, what you mean percentage? So you tell me I'm not getting this amount up front? Nah, bro, because you're gonna make more on the back end. But I think Bud really felt like that. Bud wanted. I really feel like you said, if Bud had a hit a certain amount of guarantee he wanted, I think Bud would have gotten that fight. I think Bud could have hit that though without it being guaranteed, and I don't
Oh,
think
no,
Bud wanted to do that.
I don't think Bud wanted to take that risk. I think that what it was.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
He still ducked him. Don't get it wrong. He still ducked him, but I don't think he wanted to take that risk. Now, the only thing that I'm saying, there was no excuse for AJ doing what he did. Okay, it was right there, like here. You don't have to worry about it. Just come in the ring and get knocked out, and you make the money. Yeah, that's yeah. Fuck if I mean, I wish I was in AJ's ear. I'm like, fuck Eddie Hearns, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But that what I was drawing a comparison from the percentage and the guaranteed thing. But Tyson Fury is saying he want a guaranteed number. Alexander Usyk saying you'll just get the bigger split of whatever we make. But Fury going into it as I want this before I go in, win, lose, or draw.
hold on. Aren't they supposed to be fighting in the Saudis? Aren't they supposed to be fighting
Yeah,
over there?
yeah. But the
Motherfuckers got hella money.
but look though, big dog, they just said because they've been taking so long. Usyk said the site fee fell through, so that fight over with, bro. That fight done. The site fee failed, and $100 million site fee is gone. That's the whole money for the fight. That fight done. What's good, quick?
Well, where they gonna have it at now?
They not. Anybody paying to see that shit?
That's the problem.
You can put it in New York, and man, anybody go. We ain't paying to see that.
Only place that's gonna get any
Saudi
pub will
Arabia.
be UK. UK is only Saudi Arabia and then the UK. But the UK, I don't know, man. That's the only place that would make money. Yeah,
At
that's the
this
only place
point,
you make money.
it gotta be in the UK. If Saudi said they took their feedback because it took y'all too long, it gotta be in the UK. Let's go be a dude. It's already a dude. Like I'm the only person really talking about it on YouTube, and I'm only talking about it because Tyson Fury, you know, turned down the $40 deal. They can't come together. I knew, like, I kind of felt like this fight. Y'all remember Usyk was about to fight Wilder right before this Tyson Fury stuff happened? Y'all remember that? I know I ain't tripping. They was going to each other.
He was talking after he beat. After he beat what's his name?
Hellenius.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then boom, Tyson Fury and Wilder back again. I mean Tyson Fury and Usyk back again. I knew these four weren't gonna fight. I felt in my spirit Fury and Usyk was never going to fight each other. I felt it.
I think Tyson Fury might. I think Tyson Fury might try to age what's the name out.
Usyk.
Yeah, because Usyk's 35, 36 years old. Yeah, and Tyson Fury like 32.
Yep, 32 exactly. That he might play the.
I mean, I can see him doing some shit like that.
But it's simply because no one cares about the fight. Basically, Teddy. Yep, no man care about it. But you know, T, I had to bring light to it because I had to let y'all know what's going on with this. I wasn't gonna talk about this fight until it either got set in stone or it fell through. And I think we got to one of them points now. And I think this jump fell through because how do I know they don't got a site fee? How do I know that Usyk put out 64 then Fury won the number? Stuff like that. You don't. I can't know stuff like that unless the fight over with. Like, I know for like we can't know stuff like that unless they not negotiating no more. What's good, Rod? Appreciate you sliding through this time. We can't know stuff like that unless the negotiations is done. And like his manager said, he said right now, they stalled out. He said, I can't make Tyson Fury fight. So I'm pushing Wilder versus goddamn Alexander Usyk. I know Wilder got their Francis Ngannou thing going. That's maybe where the side fee went to Wilder and Francis Ngannou in fucking Saudi Arabia.
Hold on, hold on.
That
So
might be where the side fee went, dog.
is Usyk with Eddie Hearns?
Nope, Usyk be a free agent, but he got advisors over there. He been
Okay,
advised by the Saudi Arabians.
because if he
They
with Eddie
fighting
Hearns, the
basically.
fight ain't happening.
He fighting for them right now.
Oh, he fighting for the Saudis.
His last fight with Eddie Hearn was versus AJ. Yep, he fighting for Saudi now.
Okay.
His last fight with Eddie Hearn was with AJ. Yeah, he fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
They need to
All right.
They need to go and try to get that Wilder junk going. That Usyk and Wilder junk. That's the junk I want to see.
That's a good fight. I would like to see. Yeah, that's a good fight. Yeah, that's a good fight. I want to see him fight AJ Usyk, and then at the end, just knock the shit out of what's his name, Dillian White, and I'll be content.
Dylan White, I think
No,
Dylan White
I mean Wilder. Just that's a huh?
I think Dylan White about to fight on their AJ Franklin card.
Why?
If I'm mistaken.
He's a bum. I want to watch him fight.
He lost the fucking Franklin.
Kurt Franklin.
AJ about to fight.
Yeah, he got lucky. Yeah, man, he's garbage, man. I can't believe people would actually think he can beat Wilder, but
they don't. They don't. They just say that because they like to talk shit about Wilder. You know what I mean? But yeah, Fury. In my opinion, Fury most definitely just ducked Alexander Usyk. In my opinion, ducked him. But then again, I didn't think this fight was gonna ever happen to begin with. You know what I mean? I kind of I brought up Wilder and Usyk because, bro, I felt like Usyk went into these negotiations. I feel like he and I like Usyk, but I feel like he pulled the move right here. I feel like he only brought up the Wilder thing to draw interest, and then I remember him saying that if the Fury fight fell through, he would circle back to Deontay Wilder. So I'm trying to see exactly what he gonna do.
We will see. We will see. That's a big. That's a big. We'll see. That's a really big. We will see. Because
I personally think he'll retire before he fight Deontay Wilder again, which is why I think he wants the Fury fight so bad. Because if you fight Fury, then you don't have to fight Wilder. Why would you fight Wilder if you fought Fury? So I think he want to fight Fury as kind of like his last fight.
Yeah, okay. I mean, he'll be undisputed if he wins. I don't think he's going to win, but if he wins, he'll be undisputed. I think Fury's just too damn big. Yeah, he'd be. Yeah. So, hey, so I'm about to get off of here, man. I need to go back to work before I fall asleep. All right.
What's up, bro?
All right.
Big dog being that motherfucking chilling, man. Big dog being that motherfucking chilling, man. Big chilling. Right. So details, man. It ain't looking good for Fury Usyk. You got Fury who want the exact number, right? I'm not sure what the number is, but Fury want a set price. Fury want a set price. For example, Fury want 40 million. You know, he want 30 million guaranteed, whether he win, lose, or draw. Alexander Usyk and his side, they saying we'll do a 60-40 split. The winner will get the biggest side of the split, and that's where the real is coming in at. It's basically about betting on yourself, right? Alexander Usyk is willing to bet on himself, and Tyson Fury wants a guaranteed split. Now, the reason Erlen Bud came back up because this sounds, oh shit. Okay, cool. Wait, I thought, wait, all right, okay, all right. But I brought that thing up. I brought it up because I ain't gonna hurt too much longer. Do go live. I think do still going live in about 15. I ain't gonna be. Y'all know I'm only be like an hour. I might go an hour and 15. You know what I mean? Then I let do have it. You know what I mean? But actually, but I need to go to the store, give me some guys. Actually, I'm finna go work to the store. Give me some guys now, man. I ain't gonna hold down this thing too long. But just to bring this thing on home, right? I brought up Earl and Bud because these situations sound all too familiar, and I think it's a top rank thing. I think this is a top rank thing. I think those top rank guys, they get so comfortable. What the fuck? Huh? I got another one of them inboxes again. I can't think of it. But look, I brought up Earl and Bud. I brought up Earl and Bud because it's a kind of similar thing. It's kind of a similar thing, man. It's guaranteed money versus purse split, right? As in Usyk is saying, and I think the first way is that the winner get the biggest purse. I think the winner should get the biggest purse. I think that's the easiest way to do it, and I think Alexander Usyk is being as fair as he possibly can because he has the most belts, and he's still openly right, and he's still openly willing to give you, what I mean, the bigger split if you win. And he's still openly ready to give you the bigger split if you win. What Tyson Fury is saying, no, I want, 20, 30, 40, 50 million up front, win, lose, or draw. And I think that's being unreasonable. I think people do that when they want to price themselves out of a fight. I think people do that when they're not confident that they're going to win. You know what I mean? And I brought up Earl and Bud because this is kind of the same situation. You know what I mean? 60-40 split. 60-40 split, I think is more than fair. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna keep y'all posted on this, see exactly how this thing go. I ain't gonna keep y'all in here too much longer, man. Skinny Hardaway 17, this ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love. Make sure I slide over to Brother Dick.